On this week's episode, we talk about a big, bold, beautiful journey.
And now the pop culture news of the week.
So this week, we got to see a movie recently out in theaters called A Big, Bold, Beautiful Journey, starring Colin Farrell and Margot Robbie.
Yeah, directed by Kobunada.
Yeah, Japanese, right?
Kobunada? He looks Japanese, I don't know.
I preemptively pulled up the
Might be
IMDb
Chinese.
exchange. Huh?
Taiwanese, Korean, Thailandese. Is Thailandese or Thailandian?
Thai.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ah, come on.
Japanese, I think. Anyway.
Japanese.
Yeah.
From Japan. Or descendant. He's Nisei or Sensei or...
You know what? I'll get back to you on that. Why don't you tell the nice people about the film?
Okay, so we saw this movie, Kobunada, right? Kogonada.
Kogonada.
Yeah. One single name.
He's
That
that
says-
good.
That says all. Like share. Or yeah. Or did
Not
it.
like it, no.
Anyways, this movie directed by this no, yeah, not yet. Yeah.
It's not on his IMDb.
Directed by Kogonada. I think directed Pachinko.
He's Korean.
Korean. Okay, so
His name is
We are
Park
all wrong.
Jung-un, and he's known professionally as
Park
Kogonada,
Jung-un, there's so
and is an
many.
American filmmaker.
yeah.
What a world we live in.
I mean, I asked if he was descendant, right?
Yeah.
I wasn't sure. I was kind of sure that he wasn't actually Japanese, which he's not. He's Korean,
Yeah,
but
well,
he's
nailed it.
descendant. But he's Korean. He's Park Jung what?
Park Jung-un.
There's so many Park Jung people.
Park is a very common Korean name.
Yeah, there's another famous director. Go to IMDb and put Park. You're gonna see Park.
Park Chan-wook.
Yeah, Sean-wook. Yeah, the what? Handmaiden? No, what's that?
The producer.
The hand.
The Handmaiden.
Okay, but he's most famous for Old Boy, among other things. But yeah, Park Chan is a very common. But anyways, back to the movie. So he directed this movie about a couple, and the trailer gives you, I guess, I would say, give you a lot, maybe everything.
Yeah,
But-
it gives you the gist of it, but there's something to be said for the journey.
Yeah. I mean, maybe if I hadn't seen the trailer, it's not that I didn't like it. I like it. My problem was timing, and usually timing is because the movie is poorly edited, or because you know the ending, because the trailer gave away the whole thing. And this is a romantic comedy of sorts.
Yeah.
But either way, it's the type of movie that you cheering, you rooting for the protagonists, and it would suck if they disappoint you, you know, and it's not a happy ending. So because of that, all that considered, the journey was fine. It was good, but you know the ending already. So how long is the movie?
Hold, please.
The movie is
It's a length. Of time.
Yeah, it's taking longer for us to find that than to find that.
An hour and 49 minutes.
49. Huh, interesting. Yeah, maybe if it was an hour 30. Good for them, it was only an hour 49. But if they shrink a little bit, because by the end it starts feeling like, come on, we know it's gonna happen. But it was fun. Colin Farrell plays an Irish. Margot Robbie plays an American. And they going on a journey together. They meet on a wedding, and then from that they go on a interesting journey together and explores their past the present, and maybe a future.
Yeah, and so what kind of sets us apart is as they're on this drive, they keep finding these doors, and the doors look familiar, and the doors are just like doors in the middle of nowhere. But when they walk through the door, it takes them to a moment in one of their respective pasts. And for me, that was the interesting part of the movie, and the good part when they were like exploring their past and why would this experience or this memory be worthwhile? Like how is that going to affect their relationship, and why would it be important for them to know? How does it affect them as a person? And anyway, lots of interesting stuff there. I felt like the dialogue, like so when they were going through the doors and all that was good and that was interesting. And there was some very thoughtful filmmaking and some cool references and all that stuff. The dialogue when they were like between doors, there was some pretty rough, like
Between
cliche
doors,
stuff.
meaning the car.
Yeah, like some of the conversations at the door, like when they first meet, even the lines at the end, like they just felt really cliche. Like,
Well, Cognado didn't write. Who wrote it?
that's a great question.
Yeah.
Seth Rice.
Okay, let's see who Seth Rice is.
Let's find out.
Well, he wrote it before.
Oh, he wrote the menu.
The menu?
The menu is
for
very
what
good.
Restaurant?
Uh-huh.
Oh, the
No,
menu.
the Ray Fiennes movie.
Oh, yeah.
With Anya Taylor-Joy. That was a very good
It
film.
was, yeah.
I thought that was very good. This one, oh, and The Regime.
What's the regime?
That was the one with Kate Winslet.
Oh, that
That like
weird.
started really
Yeah.
interesting and got so weird
Yeah,
and way too long.
yeah. And I see that he writes for Seth Meyers, so, and for The Onion. Did he
Yeah.
write a James Bond? What is that? No.
No.
To the other side. The
Emmys.
is this Seth for the Emmys?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's an
so
okay
it just
writer.
felt like
Yeah,
it felt like he had like a bunch of lines that he'd seen in like other romantic films and kind of threw them together. I wasn't really sure what to do with them.
Yeah.
Like Margot Robbie shows up and she's like, "Oh, I'm gonna be so bad for you,
And it's like,
so bad for you." It's like, oh, what even is this?
yeah.
It was,
And-
but then they get on these journeys and you're like, whoa, this is profound and beautiful and interesting. And then they get back in the car and
If she's not bleeding with a knife, right? Margot Robbie says, "I'm so bad for you," and Colin Farrell's like, "Yeah,
I know.
be bad."
That was,
See? Yeah, there's some kind of dumb. Even though it's wholesome. It's wholesome, and
was.
it moves away from some cliches to the point that, yeah, she has flaws. Yes, he has flaws. I mean, his flaws are not that big of a deal.
not really. I think she definitely is like the most damaged.
Yeah,
I don't know.
but it's awesome to a point that there's some things that avoid cliches. The thing that's like his relationship with his parents. It's his parents love him, and he loves his parents, and he feels like it's natural for many people, for all people at some point, to blame the parents on something in your life. And he sort of does, but he comes to the realization that what he thought was a parent's flaws was actually one of the greatest things that the parents could do for him. And I thought it was really wholesome to the point that since she had a double trauma, because she didn't have a father and her mother was really sick, and there was, there's also the possibility that he's gonna have a trauma too, that the father he's a musical kid, right? And the father's gonna hate that kind of sissy stuff, his boy playing music. And on the contrary, the father actually supports him, and
Yeah, he's like an only child of like extremely devoted and loving and adoring parents.
And there's a reason for that. We're not gonna say, but it's to the point that he at some point in the movie he said, "Oh, if I had a chance to go back in time and tell my young self, I would tell him, you're not a special kid. Grow up." And being in his father's shoes, he does the same thing.
Yeah.
which I thought was very interesting, moving away from some cliches and some traumas that these Hollywood writers have, or they think they have, because that's the thing, right? They've been raised in mid-America and they think, oh, everything here is bad, white people, guns, Nazis, right? They go to Hollywood, that's amplified, and they deny their past, and they move from move from the light further and further into the darkness. And I think this one was a very interesting look into how your parents are trying to do their best with what they have. They human, they learning too, and when they learn to be parents, you leave, right?
Yeah.
Which is the irony, the crazy thing about life. I thought it was really good.
It was.
In the sense that it was entertaining. Two beautiful, talented people. Margot Robbie, gorgeous, and Colin Farrell, very, very handsome actor, very talented. They both
Yeah.
really good. And a boy meets a girl, and she asked him to marry in the first 5 minutes. I thought it was good. I don't know what people out there are saying, but
I haven't
if
seen
you
a
like,
ton. There was one film critic who completely bashed it. And I get where he's coming from, but I think on the whole it was a good movie.
yeah, but of course
There were moments of great beauty. Joe Hisaishi wrote the score. This is his first Hollywood
who's
score.
that?
He wrote most of the music for Studio Ghibli, most of Miyazaki's films.
Oh, so he is Japanese.
Yes.
Okay. Are you sure? No, let's not check.
You know what? I've always assumed as much, but anyway.
But
so this is his first big Hollywood score, and
yeah.
and so the music is beautiful, and the film is beautifully shot, and great locations, and all that good stuff. So I mean, really, my only beef was some moments of dialogue that just felt really clumsy and cliche, but they got us where we needed to go.
Yeah.
And there were other very poignant and thoughtful and beautiful and wholesome moments that like he just described.
Yeah, of course. There's there's all sorts of critics from really bad ones to mediocre ones. It's in the middle, and of course there's critics, especially nowadays, that if the movie doesn't have the checklist, doesn't have representation and homosexuals and people of color and all that, the movie sucks. The movie is awful. And which is a problem that Hollywood's been suffering for a long time. The Oscars jump into the bandwagon too, which if it doesn't do the work for the cause, it's not a good movie. That's not what a movie's supposed to be. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe this guy was that, or maybe he was just on a bad day. Maybe he needs a door.
Potential hot take is given that this is a podcast dedicated to reviewing films. I don't think that being a film critic should be a full-time profession. I think it's a great hobby, and that's kind of what we do here. But as a full-time profession, I think it's kind of ridiculous.
It gets too.
Your opinion on movies is not worth anybody's money, and I hear the irony.
It's a fruit.
I hear it, but
it's one of those things that the industry created to exist and to keep relevance, to keep. It's the industry of fantasy, right? Because in reality, a critic there is paid, a paid critic that live for that and from that. It gets compromised because he doesn't want to go too hard against the studios. They are providing him credentials and gifts.
Sure.
And, so it's yeah.
Well, I was gonna say the opposite. I feel like some of them kind of go the opposite way. For the sake of saying something that's interesting and different and maybe worth reading or worth listening to, there's kind of an incentive to be a bit of a curmudgeon or to
yeah.
I don't know. I just don't think. I think it's a great hobby.
Yeah,
it's a great hobby, a great side hustle, but to be a full-time professional film critic, do something else with your life.
Yeah, and the same for books too. I I
Like
mean,
a
a
book
book critic.
Yeah, really critic in general.
If anything,
That's
and
fine.
the
This is a side hustle.
critic, it's
See Anton Ego's monologue in
it's
Ratatouille.
such a archaic type of job if you connect that to medieval times, the Dark Ages, or before that, the artists were like illuminated by God, and it cannot go wrong. So the critics come to that point to put some people in pedestals that they don't belong to, and some people that belong to, they don't get the praise because because of bias, because of checklist, because of. But anyways, enough about stupid critics. Big, beautiful, bold. Is it?
Big,
Journey.
bold, beautiful journey.
Big, bold, beautiful journey.
It's in theaters?
It's in theaters everywhere. Honorable mention to Kevin Kline and Phyllis W.
Phoebe
Waller-Bridge.
Wow.
Bird. Yeah, Phyllis Bird.
You're so close, but also like so not there at all.
They there, and they have some funny moments.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but I'm watching the movie. I thought the movie GPS. I think the name should be GPS.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying.
Check. Go to the IMDb real quick. Let's check. Is GPS Paula Payton?
Oh, yes, let's find out.
Yes?
I don't know. Nope, I just hit the wrong thing. It does not take much. Okay, David's mother, David's father. Jodie Turner-Smith.
Oh!
I knew I recognized her voice.
Okay.
It was bugging me the whole
black,
time.
I mean, the other one is black too. But, okay, interesting. Everything I've seen with her lately, she has like a thick accent. I would never think it was her. Anyways, big bold, beautiful journey.
There it is.
Available theaters everywhere. We should check. Before we get to, that's all we saw, right? Before we get to the news, real quick, let me check here.
Okay.
I forgot to put, and I probably forgot more things too. But what was the browser here? Okay, so the past weekend.
Wait. Leave that open because that's got the Emmy results.
Okay. This past week, box office mojo. Let's see how it was the box office. The numbers for this past weekend that end up. Oh no, it's still not available. Today, what day is today? Sunday, right?
Saturday.
Today's Saturday. Yeah. Oh, okay. So we might get it tomorrow. But the dailies for yesterday, we had him leading us with 6 million. Demon Slayer getting like really close. Am I still win the weekend, which will be the first anime to do that, which is impressive. Conjuring Last Rites following that. Downton Abbey, the grand finale, and going down. Even lower than past week, you have The Long Walk. We're going to talk a little bit about why The Long Walk is underperforming, even though it's not a surprise because they were expecting not a lot, and actually made one third of what they expected. So yeah, those are the box office that we're going to touch because I forgot my list somewhere. But anyways, next, what is that? Okay. Since we talked last time, which feels like it was like weeks ago.
Yeah.
A lot happened, and one thing that happened there shocked the country, shocked the world, was the assassination of Charlie James. You knew his middle name is James?
No.
Yeah, it's James Kirk.
No.
Yeah. James Kirk, Charlie Kirk, the conservative, what we call it, leader,
yeah.
Creator of TP USA, known for going to colleges to talk to people with the his latest tour. I don't know if it was always called the same, but it's called Prove Me Wrong, where he would go.
He's been doing the prove me wrong thing for years.
Oh, so it's called the same. Okay, so never change. So he goes and talks to college kids or whoever wants to jump in the line and ask questions or debate, and he debates always with class, with politeness, and he's very religious. So with charity. And some to the point that some people, a lot of people, understand, feel it, and change their ways. As a matter of fact, his work, his leadership helped a lot the election of President Donald Trump.
In fact, he's widely credited with bringing particularly the youth vote. Yeah, like bringing young conservatives, especially young men.
Yeah. And really sad, was really shocking. He was shot in the sort of amphitheater, open amphitheater. I mean, amphitheater is open by definition, right? He was speaking, he was debating like he always did, and he was shot in the neck, killed by this person with serious problems. This person that was caught, gonna answer for it. A person that destroyed this guy's family, destroyed his own family, and who knows, his community, and affected so many people. He didn't kill the message because he made.
No, if anything, it gave it so much power. Like I've heard and watched more Charlie Kirk content in the last couple of weeks than I've had like my whole life combined.
Yeah, and he made him a martyr on the sense that, it's people that used to speak some of the same things, the same beliefs. There's a lot of people that had the same beliefs on Charlie Kirk, but always still quiet. Now they're coming out and speaking. And there was a famous tweet by now that said, you didn't kill Charlie Kirk, you made 12 billion of him. Because, sparked the rebellion, right? Like, and
I've been surprised to see how global his influence was. Like I expected it in the United States, and maybe even like a little bit in like Canada or something. But there've been people like there've been not demonstrations, but like vigils, gatherings, demonstrations, I guess, to honor him in places as far away as like South Korea, the UK, Australia, like all over the world, across language barriers and everything. So
no, he was everything he did was genius in the sense that it was not only sincere and factual to science and to religion, but it was some of his videos create very entertaining moments because some of those are helping people to understand that some of the things they were convinced to follow are dumb and ridiculous and funny. And you laugh about it and change your ways, or you get out of the way pissed. And unfortunately, like this guy, he got so pissed that killed him. Something that's abominable, something that shouldn't happen on any side. Everybody is entitled to their opinions, even though some people have terrible, wrong, terrifying opinions, but they entitled to that. Which brings me to something that happened after the fact. There was the terrible, the worst side of humankind type of reactions. People celebrating the death of this good man, this good man that was shot in front of his wife and kids. Besides the fact that was shot in front of millions of people. I saw the video, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people that saw the video. I like the guy, but it's like. It's dark, it's sad, it's traumatizing. And I've seen much horror movies, so much war movies.
Yeah, but when it's real, it's different.
Yeah.
Which is why I haven't watched it. I mean, I watch all the same horror and action, and I was thinking about that actually too. Like, why why don't I want to see this even though I enjoy it?
No,
it's real. And that's different. And it's not.
It's terrible. You see, it's like the guy like it's full of life. Is speaking, is doing his job, the Lord's work as he believes, his life's work, and 1 second, life is out of him.
Yeah.
We believe in eternal life of the soul. We believe he's in a better place, but still, it's a terrible thing. But people all over the world, or all over the internet, but people celebrating, people that disagree with him celebrate his death, and terrible. And there's free speech in America and in some other places in the planet, but what you speak have consequences, and because of that, a lot of people are losing their jobs because, even if you feel it, once you put it out in the world, it doesn't belong to you, and what people will do it might bring consequences to you. But it was
and all that free speech means is that the government is not going to punish you.
Yes, and that's what I mean.
Society may not like it very much. The government can't stop you from saying what you need to say, but society is free to react.
And on the free society where there's a whole multiplicity of beliefs, you're gonna suffer for what you say, because this is not like Iran, that if you say in Iran, death to all Americans, your society, nobody's gonna do anything, right? Because everybody agrees. At the same way, if you go and say death to the Ayatollah, your society will react like pretty quick. So it's unforgivable. It's terrible. I hope people learn from that, and anything, and I mean our prayers to the family. TPUSA is only growing. The cause it's
growing like exponentially.
Yeah,
there've been 13,000, I want to say.
Yeah, I think
18,000 applications to open new chapters.
High schools want to be part of it too.
Yeah.
There's a lot of young kids that and that's the thing. Talking about what happened, kids there were like the college kids watching that, and they saw someone die in front of their eyes. It's
been hard for the university. So this happened at Utah Valley University, and
which is
very early in the school year, and it's here in Utah. It's not far from us, and so they closed down the school for a couple of days, and then by the time they came back, anyway, it's been rough for them.
Yeah.
For the school too. So the fallout. In fact, that's most of our news today. Is talking about just some fallout from the way people are reacting to this. So Stephen King had some less than tasteful comments that he tweeted, and
that's so interesting because when you talk about an actors like Ricky Gervais said about actors in the Emmys or any award show for the matter, it's like nobody care, or nobody should care about their opinion. They are people paid to read lines. Some of them not even finish high school, so they might be smart in some circles, like doing business, getting contracts, but again, they paid people to do that for them. So if an actor or I don't know, a TV pundit says something stupid, it's, depending on what it is not forgivable, but it's understandable. But Stephen King is a writer. The guy, it's not dumb.
A prolific writer.
Yeah. And then he falls for this. Someone said, "Oh, this guy is a racist. He's a racist." It was not exactly what he said. He said something else about stoning people. But,
that's right. Yeah.
But it's like a lot of what the left is saying out in the news, some of the lies, and this was specifically a lie. He never said that. To the point that 5 minutes later he apologized it.
Yeah.
Because he found out he was wrong, or because his movie was about to premiere and he didn't want to. Yeah,
and whether it's because people aren't interested in the movie or because of his tweets, The Long Walk has not done well at the box office.
Yeah.
So Yeah.
A combination of both. Even though the movie was not expected to do a lot, but it did a lot less than it was expected because of that.
Yeah.
MSNBC had a guy sort of celebrating on air. He got fired.
But it's not just the celebrating; it's like the outright victim blaming too. The whole
Yeah.
like he basically
Yeah. What else? Some of the other big ones that got into that kind of say something stupid, FAFO, yeah. F around and find out, find out. But probably the biggest one, and it's surrounded by all sorts of controversy because there's all sort of elements involved. Because we saw Stephen Colbert had his show canceled, and it was canceled because Paramount was going to a merger.
Yeah.
And his show was like leaking money, like millions of dollars, for a show that people were not watching. The audiences was like abandoning the show, in part because of his bias and he's playing cover for Biden, being uber political when these people, and I saw someone saying, I think was actually the head of the FCC. He was giving an interview, and it was like, it's like these people, were comedians. They're always supposed to be the jester, right? Is that the word?
Yes.
Jester of the court.
The court jester.
The court jester. At some point, they decided to be serious and talk about news and politics like they should be respected for, the same people that do blackface and do all sorts of crappy stuff in the past. And anyways, so Colbert was axed because of the merger and also because it was leaking money. We're going to talk about the Emmys eventually, but they gave him an Emmy, which is basically a participation trophy because, of all the shows that are on air, ones are succeeding better than the others. Ones are making money. One is losing money.
Yeah.
It's failing. And they give the Emmy. Sure. I want to see what you guys did.
Well, granted, do they have their own category?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. For talk shows. Ones that are succeeding.
I see. I'm saying,
ones that were not canceled, right?
Yes.
And they give let's give Paul Colbert because he's out of a job. Anyways, he even joked about that. But the other one, since we're talking about talk shows and hosts, Jimmy Kimmel came to TV a day after they found out they arrested the guy that committed the murder. They got all the details, all the information out there, and he still failed to be clear and said that Republicans, conservatives, were working hard to make the assassin look like he was from the left, make him look like he was not MAGA. He was not MAGA. So he lied, and people clap because applause sign, and that's what they do. And he lied, and that got big consequences for him because the show was suspended.
Suspended indefinitely, and people on the inside are saying
it might not come back.
It's done, yeah.
And the reason it might not come back is because Tegna and Sinclair, there's two big media companies that own stations, affiliates. They all the companies actually want a slot. The local companies wants to put their own shows. They actually make more money if they put those infomercials on that slot. Yeah.
Right. And this is we've been talking about this like for years, I think.
Yeah.
Like off and on. Like that the local affiliates want more time.
Yeah.
And late night is not bringing in the ratings or the money that it used to.
Oh, he lost 45% of his audience since January. People stop watching him because every night they say, "Oh, Trump this." Like, yeah, whatever. And some things might be a little funny. Some things are not even funny, but because there's like a laugh track, right? There's people like, well, there's like some people like, some are, but some are. Well, anyways, so the affiliates wants those slots, and Tegna and Sinclair, two companies that own a bunch of those affiliates.
Nexstar too, yeah.
Nexstar and Sinclair, not Tegna. Nexstar and Sinclair, they going through a merger. And granted, some of those affiliates, it's not LA in New York. It's Charlotte, North Carolina.
Right.
It's Black Sioux, North Dakota. It's Helena
Montana.
Hannah Montana. No, you see,
I knew a guy who wants to move to Helena and open a handbasket store. So it's Helena Handbaskets.
anyways,
What a guy.
So it's the heart of America. Is religious people, conservative people that
The people that elected Donald Trump.
and people that
The
felt
people that are part of that.
that felt the death of Charlie Kirk because he was one of us. And then comes a guy and said, it's like, no, it's like you guys killed him, like so many other people on the left. So those companies say, ooh, no, this can be, especially because we want to get rid of the slot, but also they want to merge. And who approves the merger? The FCC is like, we have to play ball. If we irritate the FCC, they might say no merger.
And here's where the kerfuffle comes in. I mean, and it was going to be an issue anyway, but here's where the issue comes in. The FCC chair, whose name escapes me at the moment, was on an interview right about at the same time, saying things that like, yeah, you guys got to play ball, or else we're going to have to work really hard. Kind of implying that like unless broadcasters, get in line, get their content in line, they're going to face fines and losing licenses and things like that. So it definitely looks and sounds like the FCC is kind of like strong-arming, more like MAGA-friendly ideals. But then you also have Sherry Redstone saying that late-night TV is financially not viable. Nexstar says the FCC had no sway in their decision to take Jimmy Kimmel off the air. So it's just a hot mess.
Yeah.
Because even if nothing sketchy happened in terms of like the federal government violating the First Amendment, it definitely looks bad.
Yeah. Well, and that's one of the talking points.
Bad enough.
The talking points of the left that they pushed really hard to say that Colbert was fired because of Trump, and it was not.
Yeah.
And now they're saying that Kimmel was fired because of Trump. And it was not. And they pushed really hard on that. And that kind of like, people saying, it's like, come on, guys. It's not like Trump sent like federal troops to his studio and dragged him out. It was a bureaucratic decision of a company that wants to make money and is losing money because of this guy. And this guy, instead of doing something to make more money, he says something to make less money. So,
and it's entirely plausible. We were talking about this yesterday. It's entirely plausible that they've just been waiting for anything resembling cause. Because if they can fire him for cause, then
and not have to pay him anything.
Exactly.
No breach of contract. Because he breached the contract. He loses any rights.
Anyway, it's a hot mess.
But it's still on that. There's the whole. Sorry. So there's the whole thing that. What was it?
I don't even know anymore.
Yes, because the left used those talking points to say, Trump is killing freedom of speech, and even among them, that fell flat, and they moved from that to it was not Trump, it was Bob Iger, the head of Disney that owns ABC, and now the target is Disney because they're the ones that took poor, humble Jimmy. They never lied in his life. They never celebrate people's demises, like when they fire Tucker Carlson, he was like almost dancing there. Same thing when they kicked Trump out of Twitter. So freedom of speech for him, yes. For everybody else, no. But anyways,
so Tatiana Maslany, among others, have been telling people to cancel their Disney Plus, cancel their Hulu subscriptions.
And Tatiana Maslany is one that sounds super stupid because she works for Disney. But anyways.
I don't know. I don't blame her.
Disney you said have numbers?
I don't have numbers, but there have been enough people doing it that the Disney Plus cancellation page has been crashing and like stuck in loops and all of this other stuff. So it's not a good day.
And that's all.
Not a good day for
and
for
all
them.
that is on the top of and that's for ABC. That's for Disney. That's for Paramount. So Colbert, Kimmel, and everything there. Streaming is just like constantly hiking prices. So if you don't play ball, you don't pay to watch. So, anyways, the power of capitalism is in the power of the ones who pay. So you might lose some power. But anyways,
Well, speaking of capitalism and paying for things, Trump et al. Have been hard at work with China and working out a TikTok deal.
Yeah.
And the Treasury Secretary says that maybe they finally worked something out.
yeah, they were supposed to. Trump and Xi Jinping were supposed to talk Friday. I think they changed, but they will come out and talk about it. But,
and it looks like maybe like Oracle is involved in buying it out, or who knows? This was supposed to happen ages ago. And this is one where Trump definitely changed his tune. He was very much like ban TikTok, and then TikTok was a big part of getting him elected. So he was like, let's keep it around.
Yeah.
This isn't so bad, even though it's kind of so bad.
Yeah, but they're gonna try to keep it America, become an American product instead of a Communist Party product. But we'll see.
Yeah.
More
I don't know if that's
talk more about it when
better.
it develops.
As mentioned before, Demon Slayer Infinity Castle is doing great at the box office. In fact, they set an anime box office record with a $56 million opening.
Yeah, and as I said, what's the numbers for this second week income? If it becomes, if it gets to the top, it might become the first anime ever to be 2 weeks in a row on the top of the charts.
Yeah.
Granted, the second one, there's like the ones that's closest him, which is a Jordan Peele movie, but everybody is saying absurd. It's a movie sucks.
Yeah.
So yeah, we didn't see it. We didn't see Stephen King because sort of I was like, after what he said about Shark, I was like, no, you're not gonna watch that. One day we might. There's no hurry. You're not gonna give him money. And him, people saying so much bad things about it that I'll pass. Because some of the Jordan Peele movies are good. Some of the stuff are kind of overrated. I think this one, he finally reached the point that it's like, I'm gonna go there, and he overrated like to the top.
Oh well.
Meaning to the bottom. But anyways.
So our niece is a huge Demon Slayer fan. She went to see the film. She said it was phenomenal. She loved it.
Yeah.
So it's but she also said that like it's not like a standalone, like you.
It's not a standalone?
Yeah, like
Really?
you need to have seen
Oh wow.
the show to get it. This is according to the one person
That's
I've talked
different
to.
because
So just FYI.
because the Japanese like Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z. There's the series, the many series, and they have movies, which usually they try to be independent.
Yeah.
Because it makes more sense. You're not gonna watch 300
Yeah.
episodes of the show to go watch the movie. You make a movie for everybody.
When you commit to an anime, it is a significant commitment. But anyway, it's a hugely popular like it's one that like I've never seen it. I've never read any of the manga, but or anything like that. But it's just so present everywhere that I know like Demon Slayer.
I wonder if it's demons and they're slayers. I wonder if some of the demon hunters leaked there. People that like demon hunters. Oh, demon slayers. Let's go see it.
I don't know.
And it turns out it's traumatizing.
There's actually videos about that.
Yeah?
People like all excited. Yeah, well, I mean joke videos, but people like, oh, you want to go see Demon Slayer? Yes, and like going to the theater and all, and they're like Huntrix, like singing their songs and all that, and then getting there like, oh, you meant Demon Slayer.
Yeah, and then body parts flying.
Yeah, it's a different kind of show. Anyway,
the important thing is the demons have to die, and they should die. And let's
we are clear in that messaging.
Keep praying that there's so much demon influence out there, and it's like so dark moments. But anyways, let's move on.
Okay, Paramount wants to buy Warner Brothers.
So
but maybe Netflix does.
So, as Netflix. So there's a bidding war coming, and David Zaslav, the CEO of Warner Brothers Discovery, whatever they call them these days, because they're gonna split again. He said he wants a bidding war, as of course he does. But let's see. If anything, hopes that if Netflix buys it, that's like one of the biggest moves ever, because Netflix, the streaming service, came out of nowhere and buying a big traditional studio. So that union would be something to put Netflix. I mean, they are on the top in many ways, but establishing them as a mega giant corporation. But we'll see. If anything, there's always the dream that Netflix buy Warner, kick James Gunn out, restore the Snyderverse. Yeah.
I want this for you,
Yeah.
babe.
Snyder
I want
is
it for me too, but mostly I want it for you.
Snyder is doing good job on Netflix.
Yeah.
There's an animation show I need to watch.
Oh, okay.
It's called The Gods of Greek gods, ancient
Always
gods.
down for.
Yeah. But anyways,
animation.
yeah, there's this bidding war. Nothing concrete yet.
Mm-hmm.
But who was saying? Some big name was saying that consolidation in the industry is inevitable. Is only gonna here and there this gonna happen, and you
But as
see
they consolidate,
happening.
it seems like other studios are coming up too, like
Yeah.
like Angel and is producing more and more and.
Yes,
you know?
yes. Now the small ones might grow enough, but I mean once they grow enough, they are bought.
Yes.
But anyways,
Okay, Paramount. In the meantime, they've appointed the former CEO of a conservative think tank, Kenneth Weinstein, to be their ombudsman for CBS News.
which is a big one. We talked about Barry Wise a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, this
But
is
Barry
an
Wise
interesting
is
shakeup.
but she's not conservative. She's a liberal. But even among the liberals, because she's not woke nonsense.
Yeah,
she's
not-
almost like a conservative.
Yeah, she's an interesting one.
It's like if you go see
Like honestly, it is hard to tell. Like I'm pretty sure I know who she voted for, but not 100%.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know about voting, but if you have a liberal on doing Reagan years, or close to doing Clinton years, right? If they look at the liberals now, those liberals will become Republicans.
Oh,
because
yeah.
But anyways, this one is a big one.
Yeah, it is, and especially so ombudsman. I had to look that up because who the heck knows what
Oh,
that
you
is?
don't know an ombudsman?
Oh, tell me what an ombudsman is.
It's a guy. It's like a sort of a. It's a link between the audience and the company. He listens to the audience.
Yeah.
He's a liaison. Is that called?
Yeah, well, what I saw, like they're specifically responsible for like handling like grievances. And accusations and things.
Yeah. I mean
allegations.
I know because it's a very 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 English word,
Yes.
but it's used in Portuguese. In Brazil, the newspapers, the media companies had ombudsman.
Interesting.
Yeah, so that's I know.
Okay.
I learned a long time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's happening. Yeah, more shakeups there. I'm very curious to see.
And you see, to
Am
play,
I gonna become a
it's-
CBS
and,
News person?
And it's not only playing ball to appease the president. It's playing ball to appease audiences. You're selling a product. You're selling, and you see, you have conservatives that watch, and you have leftists that complain. Let's try to sell to conservatives, right? Greg Gutfeld and Fox News.
Yeah.
his talk show. It's like
As late night is
buds.
dying,
Yeah.
somehow he's still doing really well.
And very smart, very funny, and make fun of everybody, right? But yeah, the other
That's
side.
really what we want late
But
night
the
to
other
do.
side. But the other side does. But anyways,
Yeah.
What else?
Okay, we are running out of time. Sean Astin has been elected SAG-AFTRA president. Good luck.
Yeah.
An injury on the set of Highlander has maybe pushed production back to 2026.
Oh yeah, Cavill posts pictures. He and his dog and his broken leg. Yeah. But the movie's
Take
coming.
care of
We'll
yourself,
see.
Henry. We need you.
And he was just practicing. It was not even shooting yet. He was just
It's
practicing.
gonna be so
But
good.
he gives so much to it that
Even if it's like the dumbest script in the world, the sword combat, I am so excited. I am so excited for the swords. I am here for the swords. Okay. Okay,
hope they
Catwoman.
spark.
Yes, but with like better sound design because there's like a weird sound quality that was happening in like some 80s sci-fi movies and anyway. That's different. That's different. Catwoman.
In the 80s, when I watched, it was spectacular.
I
if
believe
you watch
it.
now, you might say, "Oh,
But
look
now
at
there's
that.
like this
it's
weird-
black and white."
The sound. There's like some weird sound quality. Like sound design's
Catwoman.
come a long way, and we should appreciate that. Is all I'm saying.
Catwoman. She's a cat or she's a woman. Anyways.
¿Por qué no los dos?
Oh, ¿por qué no los dos? And there's dos that are causing a lot of controversy, and it's showing the welcome. Some people are showing the what happens. DC Comics has a publication series called Absolute. They have Absolute Superman. They have Absolute Batman.
Absolute vodka.
Sure, but it's very different. It's on this sort of dark multiverse type of place where everything is different. It's like I don't think Superman was raised by good parents. He was raised alone in the fortress, and Batman
Kind of a Elseworld.
Batman is not rich. And so it's everybody that reads this treating like Elseworlds.
I mean, that's what it sounds like.
Yeah. But with the multiverse, they say, oh no, it's on that universe. But so they announced the new Catwoman, Absolute Catwoman, and she's gonna be wait for it, and that's why people say, like, that's just dumb. No, it's not that bad, and she is pretty. It's not that bad either. She is half Brazilian, half black, and I ask you, what the heck is half Brazilian, half black if Brazilians are already a mix of Africans, white Europeans, native Indians, and the other immigrants, Arabic, and all mixed together, but she's still half Brazilian, half black.
Trying so hard not to be racist, they just...
Yeah, I think, what? But Brazilians, I'm Brazilian. I'm pretty sure there's black in my blood, but also there's Indians and white Europeans. And
do you mean to tell me that Brazilian is not an ethnicity, but is in fact a nationality?
Yeah, but she's half Brazilian, half black. They could say black from Brazil, right? No. And anyways, either way, it's just tokenism. And the industry has been doing that, but nobody says it's that now. Because, oh no, we better than that. We illuminated. We live in the age of the internet, blah, blah, blah. But anyways, let's
Well, let's stay in Brazil for a moment with the trailer for Anaconda.
Anaconda.
Oh, yeah.
A reboot.
So dumb.
A remake.
In the best way.
A reboot? A remake? What is it?
Who knows? So we've got Jack Black. We've got Paul Rudd. We have Thandie Newton of all people.
Yeah. South Malo is a Brazilian actor, and it's a group of people that want to remake Anaconda. And Jack Black is leading the venture, which has a lot of vibes of Jack Black wanting to make a movie about a giant gorilla.
Giant monster, so they have to go hunt that monster.
And it's gory, it's scary, it's funny, it's we'll see. I watched that.
It looks funny in, like I said, like dumb in the very best possible way.
Yeah.
It looks very entertaining and a clever approach to the reboot problem. So that trailer's out, well worth a watch. The Chair Company. This one looks funny.
Yeah, Tim Robinson? Yeah. Yeah. A new comedy for HBO. And the same creators of Team You Must Leave. Oh gosh, what's the name?
Oh gosh, I don't remember.
I
think you should leave.
I think you should leave.
Yeah.
Tim Robinson. Yeah, it's they're funny. They're like bizarre. They're funny, but they're funny on the way that they're actually funny. It's if anything, it's like, this is weird, but it's funny. It's not like some pseudo comedies out there that claim they're funny and they're not. Anyways. But yeah, that was an interesting trailer.
Yeah, so that's coming to HBO Max. We also have a trailer for Now You See Me, Now You Don't.
Yeah.
One of the very...
Looks cool.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like everything we want from the franchise. Close-up magic, illusion, and heist.
And now they have a next generation joining the 4 horsemen.
And now they have to take down Rosamund Pike, who's a money launderer, jewel thief.
Yeah.
Weapons dealer monster.
Rosamund Pike?
Yes.
As a bad guy? You had me at now.
Yeah, so that one looks fun.
Yeah.
So yeah, just some trailers, some upcoming projects. Last but not least, Borderlands 4.
Oh,
how's this going?
It's going
Maybe
bad.
This is
People are complaining. But don't worry, the CEO.
There's a solution.
The CEO came to give a solution, which is the game is good. Apparently, it gets worse the more you play, the longer you play.
Yeah,
it's exactly what every gamer wants, right?
Yes, and not like the quality of the game, but like the physical performance, right? It's like a problem with the software, like you can deal with like lag and things like that. It's like bugs and glitches and stuff like that.
But the CEO has a solution.
Quit the game and restart.
Yeah. Almost over, and then you want me to go back?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just sad. But that's
so good luck, Borderlands.
But that's it. It for this week. Again, it was a lot of tragedy, a lot of sad news, and it's really preoccupying because there's this whole mentality that wants to shut up people, that wants to kill people, and it feels, and in some ways are a threat to everybody that congregate that shares the same beliefs as Charlie Kirk, because they wanted to kill him, and that means he wants to kill their idea, and we are part of the idea, so he wants to kill us. So let's keep praying, let's keep strong, and let's not be quiet, because that's the goal of the enemy. He wanted to silence him, to silence all of us. So if anything, it's time for us to be louder and spread the word of love and science, and bring facts to a world full of lies. Anyways, that's it for this week. We come back next week with more pop culture news, entertainment. May the force be with you.
Live long and prosper.
Bye.